just keep telling yourself it was only a magic show. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Jordan Jonas. Thank you so much. Hello, hello. Hello. Or for some of you, howdy. Is that better? Okay. Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, creatures of all varieties. Welcome to the Morgue Krypt Horror Fest. I originally thought it was the Morgue Krypt something else, and that's why I showed up initially, but it wasn't. It was horror movies, not the other kind of movies. But here we are. My name is Jordan Jonas, and I am going to be spending some quality time with each and every one of you for the next 30 minutes or so. So buckle in, because it's going to be a wild ride, or at least slightly bumpy in some ways than others. This is a really good crowd. I think this has been one of the bigger crowds that we've had this weekend. But you guys have to promise me, pinky promise me, that you're going to be better than Friday night's group. Okay? You have to be. Let me hear you. You already have to. Come on, come on. You're better than Friday night. And I apologize if you were in Friday night's group, but you sucked and you should feel bad. So, sorry, try harder this time. Okay, well, like I said, my name is Jordan Jonas. Some people refer to me as a magician. Other people refer to me as a mentalist or a mind reader. But I prefer to call myself a professional weirdo, because I feel like that sums up what I do just a little bit better. But why am I just telling you when I could be showing you? So let me shut up and just show you what I do. That's what you want, right? Yeah! All right. All right, so let's just get right into it, shall we? But first, we need some lucky precipitant to come up here as a sacrifice. Because how do I get my powers? How do I get my abilities? Well, I have to sacrifice something to the Dark Lord. So, who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Let me see. Okay, I'm gonna go for the woman that was volunteering someone else. Give her a big round of applause. There we go. All righty. What is your name? Raquel, nice to meet you. My hands are clean, I think. That one is. Not anymore, though. Raquel, very nice to meet you. Have we ever met before?
No.
Have we set anything up prior to the show?
No.
You are the wrong Raquel. Shit. Okay, where's the... Okay, I guess you'll do then. I'm sorry. There was another one that I spoke with earlier, but... it was a paid position, but we're not going to talk about positions right now. There's children in the audience. Okay, Raquel, do you like horror movies?
I do.
Yeah, well, why would you be here, right? All of you guys like horror movies too, I assume. Yeah! If not, you're kind of in the wrong place, but I love horror movies. That's what inspired me to become a performer in the first place. That's what inspired this look. And yes, I do look like this off stage as well. But the old Universal monster movies are my favorites. Dracula, Wolfman, Frankenstein, Nosferatu, and I love Vincent Price. I love me some Vincent Price. Yeah. He is the only man that has ever made me question my own sexuality. That's honestly has. So that's why we're here. We're celebrating horror, and I have some of my favorite horror movies inside of this little black notebook. There's about 25 movies altogether, and they're in no particular order. They're just kind of randomized. You are going to select one of these horror movies for us to focus on, okay? So I want you to give me a number between 1 and 25. 18. 17 is also a good number. No, you want 18. Okay, fine, I gave you a chance. Let's see what we have here. Number 1, we have Nightmare on Elm Street. Oh, I passed number 2. Number 2, we have Texas Chainsaw Massacre. That's a good one for the kiddos. Number 3, we have Psycho. Number 4, we have The Shining. Number 5, Halloween. Number 6, Creature from the Black Lagoon. 7, Nosferatu, my all-time favorite. Number 8, Friday the 13th. 9, Evil Dead. We'll skip ahead. 13 is Hellraiser. 14 is Scream. 15 is The Thing. 16 is House on Haunted Hill. 17 is Poltergeist. But you wanted 18. And 18 brings us to Dracula. Blah, blah, blah. And other verbiage of that kind. So Dracula, that is going to be our target movie. That's gone. Bye-bye. It's committed suicide. It's gone. You'll also notice that I have some DVD cases. How vintage! DVD cases, but you'll notice that there's something a bit off about them. You see, I have stripped them of their outer clothing. They are nude, in a way. I have taken out the DVD covers, and there is a chance, albeit slim, that Dracula could be the DVD in one of these cases. So I'm going to hand you these movies, and you are going to mix them. Maybe not like that, that's weird, I have issues, but you're going to mix them in some way that you'd like. I'll turn my back, I'll walk over here, give them a mix. I'm going to make awkward eye contact and awkward conversation with all the fine people of the audience. Please mix them faster because I don't have the social skills to fill up this awkward silence. A little faster. You ready? Thank God. Okay. Do me a favor and just spread them all out all over the table. You don't have to be neat about it. Get messy. Get nasty with it. Yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, nice. Okay, so are you happy with the placement of these? Do you want to reorganize them in any other way? You're happy? Okay. If you're happy, I'm happy. I am a very, very, it's hard for me to make choices. I'm slipping. Indecisive, thank you. He comes to every show, he's always there if I forget a line or whatever, and he calls it out.
I was Raquel on Friday.
Yes, he was. And he was very beautiful. I'm very indecisive when it comes to picking television shows and picking movies to watch. So it's usually easiest for me to get rid of the movies I don't want to watch and then narrow it down to the one that I do want to watch. And that's what you and I are going to be doing right now. We're going to take turns. At first, I'm going to select 2 movies, and then you will choose out of the 2 that I've chosen which one you don't want. Okay? And then you will choose another 2 movies, and then I will choose one I don't want. And then we will keep this up back and forth until we are down to one and only one movie on the table. Okay? So, here we go. Let's go for these 2. Out of these 2, which one do you not want? It's trash, it's garbage, it's over here. Now you choose 2. These 2? Okay, I don't like this one.
Thank you.
You happy now? It's tough people. Okay, it was my turn, right? Okay, these 2. Which one do you not want? Okay, gone. Now you? Okay, let's get rid of this one. And I'll say these 2. Okay, and we're down to the last 2. This is 50-50. So we're going to switch it up just a little bit, okay? This is going to be a purely intuitive selection on your end. Hold your hand palm down over the table like this, and I just want you to lay it down on top of one of the movies. It doesn't matter. That one, you're sure. You don't want this one. Okay, it's gone. I might have you bring that up here to me in a minute. I did that just for you. So, let's recap for those of you who might have passed out or were asleep or something. I had you choose a movie at random. You called out number 18, and 18 led us to Frankenstein. Out of the DVD cases here, Dracula. Oh, sorry, gee, great. Whew, it's been a long day, all right? You mixed up the cases, you mixed them up, and then you kind of placed them all over the table, and then we each took turns getting rid of the ones we did not want, and we were left with that one. And those were all somewhat random feeling choices, yes? Open up the DVD case and tell everyone the DVD that remains inside.
Dracula.
And it is Dracula! It was pretty good. You guys liked that?
Yeah, that's cool, man.
Pretty impressive.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Thank you. See, she knew I was fishing for the answer that I wanted. That's pretty good. But I don't have to be a mind reader to know what at least a few of you, and perhaps even yourself, might be thinking right now. They're all Dracula! Thank you. Well, if that was the case, that would only imply one thing. That I would have known ahead of time. Out of all the movies that you could have ended up with, I would have known ahead of time that you were going to end up with Dracula. Which in and of itself would have been pretty goddamn amazing. But that's not the point of this demonstration. But I'll ease your minds, and I'll show you the insides of these cases. These are the ones that we did not want. And that one. I want you to see, this case is barren. It's empty, nothing in it. This case is also empty, nothing in it. This case, empty, nothing in it. This case, empty, nothing in it. Empty, and if you would do me the solid of bringing that one back up here to me. Drum roll, please. Drum roll, please. If you sensed a pattern forming by this point, this one is also empty. Once and for all proving that I knew that you would end up with Dracula. So thank you very much for helping out. Give her a big round of applause as she goes back to her seat. Okie dokie then. I've been performing magic for 21 years now. And one of the first things that I learned becoming a performer is that you want to get people's attention, obviously. You want to make them care about what you're doing. So in your routine, at the beginning of your routine, you need to have some opening line that gets everyone's attention, that gets them interested. Because if they're not interested, what the hell is the point, right? So you need to have some kind of an emotional hook. For this next demonstration I'm about to share with you, I took that whole emotional hook thing a little too literally. Because over here, I have a fishing hook. It is very funny. But it's not just one hook, no. It's not just two hooks. It's three, count them, three. It's a three-pronged fishing hook. Very sharp. I assure you that if you got this caught in your mouth, you would not have a fun time. But that's how I'm going to end up selecting the next person to come up here and help me on stage. I'm going to toss this fishing hook into the crowd, and the first lucky person to catch it in their gullet is going to help me up here on stage. Okay? Are we ready? I'm not really going to do that. Let's see. I'm looking at, I think this gentleman here in a Doom shirt. Would you like to generously volunteer? Of course he would. And here he is, live and in color. What's your name, sir? Joshua. Very nice to meet you, Joshua. Okay, Joshua, here you are. You are up close and personal with the hook.
Yeah.
A little intimidating.
A little bit.
Yep, okay. Well, it's only going to get worse from here. It's all downhill. Okay? Joshua, along with the hook, you can see that there are 5 pieces of loose string hanging down below it. Only one of these 5 pieces of string is tied onto the hook itself. The rest of the 4 are loose. You don't know which string is the one that's tied onto it. You guys don't know which string is tied onto it, but I do, and that's what makes this so fun. Because in a moment, I am going to be placing this in my mouth. And then you will make random choices of which pieces of string to select. And then once you've chosen one, your job will be very simple. You pull it out of my mouth. The only two rules are that you can only choose and pull one string at a time. And when you pull, I really want you to pull. Don't, not like a little, really give it a yank, okay? That's what I want, okay? It's important. Or else it means nothing. So does that sound good? Okay, here we go. That is the appropriate response. Hold on. Anyway, pick one. Okay, don't pull it yet. I'm going to count to 3. You guys are going to help me. And then when we get to 3, you pull. Okay, here we go.
1, 2, 3.
You just throw it over there. Okay. You think it's bad for you, imagine how I feel. Choose another one. Okay. Here we go again.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, 50-50. What's it gonna be? Wait, are you sure? You sure you don't want this one?
Sure.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you sure you don't want to change back to your original? Really?
Yes.
You're locking it in?
100%.
And there she is. Well, Joshua, thank you so much for helping out with that. You did an excellent job. Give him a big round of applause. He's just happy to get out of here. Okay, well, I wouldn't really be a proper magi or a proper magician if I didn't do at least one thing with cards. So we're going to try a very special thing, some mind reading with cards, using different people in the audience. But before I show you what kind of cards we're going to be using, I want all of you to take note of this right here. It's a little envelope clamped. This is going to, and has been on stage the entire time, and it's going to remain right here. I will not touch it until later on. So, the kind of cards that we are going to be using are not playing cards, but rather tarot cards. I'm sure most of you are familiar with tarot cards, but just in case you aren't, I'll give you a very simplified explanation as to what they are. So similar to playing cards, most tarot cards will come with a astrological sign chart, just in case you base your entire personality off of your astrological sign. That's not really as important as the other cards, but it's a mix of different images and different artwork, and each one has its own image, each one has its own name. So you have cards like the Hierophant, you have the Magician, you have the Devil, you have Death, and then you have other ones. This one is a full tarot deck, it's 78 cards. So you also have like the 3 of Pentacles and the 7 of Swords, and there's other ones like that. But each one has its own meaning depending on the person that you're giving the reading to. So this is going to be a rather unusual reading. What is going to take place right now is I am going to put some rubber bands around the deck. I am then going to throw the cards out into the audience. I'm going to turn my back, I'm going to chuck them. And if you are one of the lucky 3 participants to catch the pack of tarot cards, first things first, treat them respectfully. They are tarot cards, okay? Second thing, you're going to make sure that you're holding the deck in your hand similar to this, okay? You're going to leave the rubber band around the cards because these don't come in a box. And this just helps to keep them all together neat and tidy so they don't go all over the place. However, in the 1 o'clock show, they ended up going all over the place. So let's try not to make that happen again. I double banded them for his and her protection. Sorry. So once I throw these out, you're going to hold them like this with your opposite hand. You are then going to lift up and peek at 1 tarot card. That's it. Luckily with tarot cards, the name is printed nice and big right on the bottom, so you'll be able to see it. Just make sure that you're staring at the astrological sign chart once you catch them. As a safety guard, also, I will be putting them inside of a baggie. That way, when these get thrown at you, you'll be able to see them better, and they don't hit you in the face. If these are hurling towards your face like a meteorite, your best idea is to catch them, okay? Make sure they don't hit the floor, everything like that. Okay, I'm gonna focus on this half of the room first. So here we go. Are you ready?
Ready.
Only 1 dude was ready. Okay, are you ready? Here we go. Just a ginger toss. Just a ginger toss. Hey! Sweet. Okay, take those out of the bag. Pop them in your hand, make sure you're looking at the chart, lift up to 1 card, peek at it. Got it? Good? Okay, put them back inside of the bag. And another thing I forgot to mention, this card is just for you. So make sure that you remember it, make sure no one else sees it. It's just for you. And if you forget your card, you will be cursed for 1,000 lifetimes. Okay, so now you're going to select someone else to throw the bag over to, but make sure you tell them a general position of where you're throwing it. Okay, right behind you guys, so be prepared. Here it comes, ginger throw. 1, 2, 3, and there it goes. Hey, another successful catch. Perfect, go ahead, open those up. Take them out, lift up to 1 position. Got it?
Yes.
Okay, put them back in the bag. This is going much better than the first show. And then just kind of tell the audience the general coordination of where you'll be throwing that next. Okay, here it comes, here it comes. Look alive, look alive. Yay! And you probably know what to do already. You're sick of me telling you, so you're smart and capable human beings. You're welcome. And I only say that because I'm not, so you guys deserve more credit.
Who said we were all humans?
Good point. Astute. Got one?
Yes.
Okay, so now we're just going to pass those cards up instead of you hurling it back at me. Just pass them up, and then whoever gets them in the front row will bring them up here to me. Thank you very much. I'm not even going to ask why these are so wet. I think I know who it was, but I'm not going to tell. Okay, so 3 of you are thinking of tarot cards right now. The 3 that are thinking of tarot cards, please stand up. Okay, what I want all of you to do is just try to send the name of the card to me. Just the name. I wasn't asking you to look at like any, if you want to send specific pictures, if you memorize that, but just the name. Just think of it, send it to me. Just the name of the tarot card. I don't know what the hell that was, but that's very disturbing. Just the name of the tarot card, okay? Oh, God. Okay. Okay, these are the 3 tarot cards that I'm picking up on. Don't do anything, just keep standing there. These are the 3 that I picked up on. The Moon, the Fool, and the 3 of Cups. Sir, if I named your tarot card, please sit down.
Well.
Now, I'll take that overwhelming response to that. Yeah, some people are like, oh, a big deal, you got lucky. You got lucky, it's one card. Okay, well, we have 3 people, so if I named your tarot card, sit down. Getting a little better. But this is the last one. If you sit down for this one, I expect everyone in this room to go absolutely mad, absolutely bonkers, okay? If I named your tarot card, please sit down.
Gotta get a little crazy.
Now still, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. The chances of getting all 3 out of a 78 card deck compared to a normal deck of playing cards, which is 52, the chance of that, pretty astronomical. But then there's some people that might think, oh yeah, still, big deal, he got all 3 of them right. And maybe there's some way you could explain all of that away. But that wouldn't explain this. You see this, you remember this thing that I asked you to remember even before I introduced the tarot cards, before I threw them out into the audience, before any of you peeked one, this was up here. And what this is an envelope. And there's string around it. It's bondage, tightly shut, very secure. And inside is one single slip of paper. And that slip of paper says, and I quote, "The moon, the fool, and the 3 of cups."
Yeah!
I was supposed to go farther, but it didn't. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the mystery of the tarot. Thank you very much. Making a mess up here. Well, kids, it's that time. I have to go on and rest. But I'd like to share one last thing with you. If you're still with me,
Yeah!
if you'd like to see one last thing, let me hear it.
Let's have it!
I love you too. Who said that? Thank you. Let's actually bring this back up. I think you guys are ready to see what's inside of my coffin here. Maybe you're not, but regardless, I'm going to show it to you. Let me see the hands of people who actually willingly want to help. Okay, let's go. I don't know what, is that right next to the guy with the flash shirt. Yes. What is on your shirt? Blood. Okay. Well, yeah. Well, I was asking like to his left, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, so me?
Yes, you.
Okay, it's a Cenobite. The
All right.
Cenobite bunch.
Come on up here. I'm sorry for the confusion. Oh yeah, watch that. I don't want to add like a ghost story to the show. And she tripped and bashed her head open right there, guys. What's your name?
Mia.
Mia, very nice to meet you, Mia. Okay, Mia, would you like to take any guesses as to what's inside the coffin?
I'm a guess at all.
That's it. That's the show, folks. You're the first person out of all of the shows that I've done this year they've ever guessed a doll. So that's pretty amazing. A monkey hand. Oh, that would have been good. That would have been good. Well, this is my little doll that I've been playing with for many years, ever since I was a wee little lad. He's seen better days. He's kind of grimy, kind of grungy, but god damn it, he's so cute. Look at that face. And you can see that he has some protuberous. He has some protuberize? Regardless, he has things sticking out of his abdomen. Those things are 30 stainless steel sewing needles. You are going to pluck one of those needles, choose one and pluck it out. Didn't get you. You're like a rock. Okay. I have to do that every time. Is it a real needle?
Yes.
It is? Okay. So, the reason why I bring that up is because this is a demonstration that I've been doing the longest. in my shows, and people have come up with some crazy reasons as to how this works. And one of them is that they're fake needles. They dissolve, they're made out of candy. I don't even know where you would get something like that. It's weird, but it is a real needle. And the reason why they think that is because in a moment, I'm going to have you place that needle inside of my mouth. You're going to place it onto my tongue. Okay? Notice my verbiage. Onto, not into. So you can place it, yeah, exactly like that. Okay, you ready?
Yes.
Here we go. All right. Sometimes they get stuck. Huh? Huh? Gone. 1 down, 29 more to go. That's okay, we have a shot glass to help speed things up. So step right up here, and you're just gonna help me pluck these out of him and put them inside of the shot glass. And see, when you woke up this morning, you did not have on your bingo card that you were gonna be helping out some weird guy pull needles out of a grungy doll and put them into a shot glass. Or maybe you did, I don't know. Yeah. And you did guess that there was a doll inside of the box anyway, so he is going to be your comfort companion. You're just going to hold on to him. And we're not just going to shoot these needles dry. We need some kind of a chaser. I have vodka. I'm kidding. It's tequila. All right, my friends, thank you so much for your time. I hope you enjoyed the show. I know I sure did. Yeah. Cheers and salute. Cheers and salute to all of you guys. Here we go. Huh? Gone. To add to this strange cocktail, I have some white cotton sewing string, and we're going to use about yay much. Huh? My parents are very proud of me.
What the fuck?
Let's all three of us take a bow. And this is your souvenir to take home with you. I'm just joking, but thank you for the enthusiasm. Give him a big round of applause. Thank you so much. And that does it for me, my friends. Thank you again for taking the time to come out and watch this, whatever the hell this just was. Once again, my name is Jonas. Thank you guys and enjoy the rest of the convention.